Almost every device around you runs on a chip, but the company that designs a huge share of them isn't a household name. It's not the one making your phone, and it doesn't own the factories that build the chips. Today, we're unpacking MediaTek, the silicon designer hiding inside your phone, your TV, your router, and your car. Quick disclaimer up front, MediaTek does not manufacture its own chips. It designs them, and partners like TSMC do the manufacturing. Keep that in mind, it's the key to the whole story.
If you like clear, no hype breakdowns of the company's shaping technology, you're in the right place. This is Introcorp by S, company stories with insights. We keep it factual, we separate what's confirmed from what's analysis, and we cite where the numbers come from. Alright, let's meet MediaTek. MediaTek, in Chinese Lianfei, is a Taiwanese fabless semiconductor company. It was founded in 1997 as a spin-off from United Microelectronics, and it's headquartered in Hsinchu, Taiwan, trading on the Taiwan Stock Exchange under ticker 2454. What they do is design system-on-chips, the brains that go inside consumer devices, and the scale is staggering. Their chips power more than 2 billion devices every single year. That's roughly 1 in every 3 smartphones on the planet, and technology in about 1/5 of the world's homes. Let's put some numbers on that scale. In 2024, MediaTek reported revenue of about 530 billion new Taiwan dollars. That's roughly 17 billion US dollars, with net income north of 100 billion NT. It's officially the world's 5th largest fabless chip company, and it's earned repeated recognition, including Clarivate's Top 100 Global Innovators. One note on the figure, I'm citing the 2024 annual results. Always check MediaTek's own investor relations page for the latest quarter, because these move. Here's the concept that unlocks everything. Fabless. A fabless company designs chips but does not own the factories, the fabs, that manufacture them. Think of it as a value chain. MediaTek does the design. A foundry, most importantly TSMC, does the manufacturing. Device brands like Xiaomi, Oppo, or a TV maker buy those chips and build the products. And then those products reach you, the user. The key nuance. This is a model, not an exclusive pipeline. MediaTek works with manufacturing and packaging partners. It isn't tied to a single fixed chain. Why choose this model? 3 reasons. First, focus. MediaTek pours its energy into design and intellectual property instead of running multi-billion-dollar factories. Second, capital efficiency. Building a leading-edge fab costs tens of billions. Staying fabless keeps them light and flexible. Third, access to the best manufacturing. By partnering with TSMC, they ride the most advanced process technology in the world without owning it. The trade-off, which we'll come back to, is dependence on those foundry partners. Now, why does any of this matter to you? Because of the thing MediaTek designs, the system-on-chip, or SoC. A single SoC bundles a whole system onto one piece of silicon. The processing power, the connectivity, the multimedia, the AI engine, and the power management. One chip shapes your device's speed, its battery life, its camera, its wireless, all at once. That integration is exactly why a chip designer you may never have heard of has such a huge influence on the gadgets you use every day. So where do these chips actually show up? 5 big arenas. Mobile, smartphones and tablets, their biggest business. Smart home, the TVs and streaming boxes. MediaTek powers an estimated majority of the world's smart TVs. Connectivity, Wi-Fi and broadband, where they're a leader in the newest Wi-Fi standards. IoT, the Internet of Things and edge devices. And automotive, cockpit and connectivity systems for the software-defined car. One company spanning almost every screen and connected device in your life. MediaTek organizes its chips into named platform families, and you'll recognize the logic once you see them. Dimensity is the 5G mobile line. That's the flagship name. Helio covers 4G and value phones. Filogic is connectivity, Wi-Fi and broadband. Genio powers IoT. Pentonic drives smart TVs. Kompanio is for Chromebooks and computing. And Dimensity Auto targets vehicles. One quick caution. I'm keeping this to publicly announced platforms. I'm deliberately not quoting unreleased model numbers or specs because those change fast. If you want the one-line thesis on MediaTek's technology, it's this. Integration is the product. Their edge isn't a single benchmark. It's packing performance, power efficiency, AI, computing, connectivity, and multimedia together, tuned to work as one. MediaTek calls its philosophy incredible in, incredible out. Put incredibly complex technology into the chip so a seamless experience comes out. And to keep improving, they run on fast platform cycles, refreshing these families quickly across price tiers, from entry-level to flagship. Now let's talk market position. And this surprises people. In smartphone chips, MediaTek isn't a runner-up, it's the volume leader. In the first quarter of 2025, it held about 36% of the global smartphone SoC market, ahead of Qualcomm at roughly 28%, with Apple third. Its strength is deep in the mid-range and entry tiers across Asia, Latin America, and Europe. Beyond phones, it's estimated to power more than 60% of the world's smart TVs, and it's a leader in Wi-Fi. These are third-party market share estimates from firms like Counterpoint, so treat them as analysis, not official company figures. First, broad reach. A portfolio spanning entry-level to flagship and multiple device categories, which spreads risk and wins design slots everywhere. Second, fast platform cycles. They iterate quickly and get competitive chips to market at the right price. And third, integration. Bundling performance, connectivity, and AI into cost-effective single chips that device makers love. Remember the Fabless model? Here's where it gets strategic. MediaTek's foundry relationship with TSMC is central to its competitiveness. Its leadership has publicly called TSMC its most important long-term partner, collaborating across process nodes from mature all the way to the leading edge, plus advanced packaging. That partnership is what lets a fabless designer put flagship-class chips into production on the newest technology. But hold that thought, because leaning heavily on one foundry is also one of MediaTek's biggest risks, which is exactly where we go next. MediaTek knows smartphones are big, but cyclical, so it's actively diversifying. Watch 3 frontiers. Automotive. Its Dimensity Auto line targets the software-defined vehicle, smart cockpits, connectivity, AI and custom silicon. It's building an AI accelerator, or ASIC, business that it expects to generate billions in revenue in the coming years, as AI moves from cloud to edge. And connectivity. Leadership in Wi-Fi 7 and next-gen broadband opens fresh upgrade cycles. The strategy? Turn a phone chip champion into a broad, smart edge and AI company. No fair company breakdown skips to risks, so here's the balanced view. 1. Competition. Qualcomm in premium mobile and auto, plus rising Chinese chip makers, keep constant pressure. 2. Product cycles. Smartphone demand is slowing and volatile, so any single segment dependence hurts in a downturn. 3. Foundry dependence. Being fabless means leaning heavily on partners like TSMC. Supply shocks or geopolitics around Taiwan hit hard. And 4. Margins. The mid-range strength that drives volume can pressure average selling prices. Plus, in-house chips from Apple, Google, and Samsung chip away at the market. These are analytical risks. For the details, always check MediaTek's annual report. And that's MediaTek, the designer inside the devices you use every day. If this breakdown helped the pieces click, subscribe to Introcorp by us. We do one company like this every week. Next up, we're staying in Taiwan's semiconductor world with UMC, the company MediaTek was actually spun out of. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.